morning, Facebook friends. Yes, practice what you preach. I am so proud to say that I've been doing that. It's pretty easy to talk about things. It's pretty easy to give advice. Do this, do that. You know, things will be better if you're not doing those things that you're talking about yourself, well, you're just talking through your hat. A Shin Daoist lives by example. We don't just talk about things, we do things. I mean, we live the way we talk about living. Great example. Yesterday, I talked about lessons from my cat and how Bo really pays attention to how he's feeling. And if he feels like he should just stay in bed a little longer, he does. And then maybe we would all benefit from being able to do that sort of thing. Well, I've been up for all of 7 minutes. Now, let me clarify something. Okay, first of all, I have been working till much later hours than I normally do, and for many more nights in a row than I normally do. So I've been pushing pretty hard. And this morning when I woke up before 6:30, I laid there and thought, pull a bow, check in, see how you're doing. You know, some reconnective healing would be really good right now. So I love Dr. Eric Pearl's reconnective healing processes because you can do them for yourselves. It's like you can go to a healing session with someone else, which is wonderful and has so many benefits. But when you're not able to do that, you can do that healing work for yourself. And so I decided that that is exactly what I would do. I would just stay laying here and do some reconnective healing. And off I went. Felt marvelous, feeling all that energy moving through the body, feeling good. And the next thing you know, I woke up. So at some point, all of that wonderful reconnective healing energy relaxed me back into that point of having the most restful period of time I've had in, I can't remember how long, in an hour or so. I mean, it took less than an hour or so to get these wonderful benefits. So if you know any sort of healing modality, I invite you to be using that for yourself. If you've ever studied, good morning. Who's that? Barbara Carlson. Okay, good morning. Thanks for joining us. If you know any sort of healing modality, use it on yourself. If you're a Reiki practitioner, do Reiki for yourself. If you're a healing touch practitioner, do that for yourself. If you know Qigong, make sure you actually practice the Qigong and don't just talk about it or tell others about it. Oh, we're all so good at that, telling other people what they can do to make their lives better. And do we do it for ourselves? I'm proud to say that since we shifted from Best You Can Be to the Shin Dao Institute, I've become very, very conscious of the fact that I really, really must practice what I preach. So I am doing more and more of the things that I talk about. I'm reading great books. I'm doing my exercises to strengthen my body. I'm careful about what I eat. I dance more often because dancing makes me feel good. It elevates my spirit. It's good for the body. It's good for all of those things. I'm challenging myself. Those of you who've been following me a while know that I faced the big fear and did the bucket list. Good morning, Patricia. Did the bucket list item of doing the stand-up comedy. So I've taken probably more training courses this year already than I did all of last year. This awareness that it's not good enough to just talk about it. We've got to do it if we're really going to make a difference in our lives and hence make a difference in the world. Because ultimately, I believe that's what we all want to do. We all want to make a difference in the world. We want to leave this planet knowing that it was a better place for our having been here. I mean, just check in. Doesn't that resonate with you? Don't you really want that? To know that the world was a better place because you were here. And so few people are willing to believe that they are worthy enough to make that difference. And believe me, you are. every being is worthy. Since we are all made from that source of all that is, we are that source of light and love that is the source of all that it is. We are made of that. Therefore, we are worthy of sharing that and making a difference in the world. And it starts by taking care of ourselves and making a difference for ourselves. And Mukesh, good morning again. Faithful follower. I can't emphasize enough that if you catch yourself and do that, I invite you to really pay attention to yourself for the remainder of this week. How often are you giving someone advice? Oop, and then just check in. Am I following that advice? Is that really, am I speaking to someone else as a way of speaking to my own self? And are you listening? Are you acting upon that? I would love to hear how that goes, that whole observation process. So if you take up the invitation, please write to me and let me know how it goes. So with that, I am off to have a nutritional breakfast and teach some Nia this morning, which again is good for my body, my spirit, my soul, and helps me make a difference in other people's lives because my students also have all these wonderful benefits. So it's my making a difference in the world for me and for them. So I invite you to look for ways to do that and create for yourself a truly beautiful day. Thank you to each and every one of you who watch this, whether it's here this morning or sometime later today. And if you feel like it's information that's worth other people hearing, then please share. Everything I say is certainly not copyrighted to be kept secret, so thank you for the thumbs up. So please share. As many people as possible viewing this will make a bigger difference in the world. So love you. Mwah. Namaste. Have a fabulous day.